Okay. Yeah. All right. Um. Okay. What's going on, people? It's Ali the bastard. Um. Somehow I know this is gonna be one long live clusterbuck of just annoyance here. Like I'm annoyed mainly. I'm gonna play the news clip here in a moment. I just need to see that there's more people in this daggone room before I start up. Um, because of the fact that depending on how many people are watching, it's going to dictate how much effort and energy I put into this. Um, I feel like I've already showed you guys before that I was right. I think I predicted the outcome of what was going to happen. I think when I showed proof that this boy had issues, I think when I showed proof of his past run-ins with the law, I mean, I showed a lot of stuff, and it's like one thing that never happens is that I never get real credit. I never get credit. I'll sit here and show you exactly what the hell's happening before it happens, and I'll never get credit. But because mainly because of the fact that everybody pretty much just goes and they watch Razor Rays or Bando. Like even right now, there's like three other YouTubers that are all putting all of this stuff out. They're all talking about this Floyd incident. But what I'm gonna do is, before I show y'all the news broadcast, because I'm playing a news broadcast in its entirety. I'm playing the whole damn thing. And I want y'all, but before we get to that, I just want to really make sure that I state this. I get the fact that Razor Rays is someone that people actually flock to because of the fact that he is very charismatic and he can talk to everybody and he has good opinions and he's really funny when he roasts people. I get it. I get Bando's funny. I get the fact that LTTV he has his own charisma too. But the one thing I can actually say is that I tell y'all exactly what's going to happen before it happens, and I do it by actually logically just assessing the entire situation. Now, if you don't believe that, let me show you this before I show you the entire news clip, because it really is kind of pissing me off that I never get any views and I get absolutely no respect when I actually show off. Okay, I know what's going to happen, and I actually pre warn everybody. Special passport, bro. Criminal history, foreign only Floyd. That was a freaking year ago. I've been telling y'all that this cat was up to some weird, inconceivable. I've been saying this. I've been saying this, and no one listens to me ever. So I wanted to throw that out there before we get started. Now, I'm literally just waiting for two more people to come in because I don't want to keep showing the video over and over and over again. But I don't know. You know what? Now that I think about it, I would. That would be a great "I told you so." So let me start off with the video. Let's go ahead and look at the entire newscast of Floyd being arrested, what they found. The first time, I'm not going to say anything through it. I'm just going to go. Second time, though, I got some to say. So without further ado, of course, let's get to it.
Police in Sao Paulo arrested an American man who was sexually exploiting children in Rio de Janeiro. His detention was at a downtown hotel. He described himself on social media profiles as a sex tourist. The text then includes a series of excerpts from the video.
As soon as they entered the room, the American, identified as Floyd Wallace Jr., 29, was arrested in the Liberdade neighborhood in downtown Sao Paulo. Today, complete evening game. He threw himself to the ground and was handcuffed. The operation was carried out by teams from the Homicide and Personal Protection Department in support of civil police officers from the state of Rio de Janeiro days. According to information from the Child and Adolescent Police Station, the American is accused of raping and sexually exploiting several children. In conducting their inspection of the hotel room where he was lodged, the police found a significant quantity of electronic equipment, including files containing child pornography. They also seized a variety of items such as pen drives, memory cards, a notebook of a computer, multiple cell phones, some stuffed animals, a watch with an embedded camera, and various other telephone devices. At the start of December, law enforcement commenced an intelligence operation following a report from a ride-sharing driver. The driver stated that a user who had used a false name requested a ride with two minors whiners. During the ride, the man spoke with the children who said they were going to meet an older man who didn't speak Portuguese. The girls couldn't explain how they knew him. That's when the civil police were contacted. On December 18th, the police identified a user who had requested another ride with four underage girls. During monitoring, agents identified that the American had traveled to Sao Paulo the previous Saturday and was planning to flee the country. This is where the teams established a perimeter to prevent his escape. A temporary arrest warrant was served for the crimes of rape of a vulnerable person and facilitating the sexual exploitation of children. His passport was also seized. The investigation also revealed that the criminal had self-identified as a sex tourist on social media profiles. According to the civil police, Floyd is a U.S. citizen and has a channel on a video platform where he posts videos of himself resisting police approaches and being arrested in various states of his native country, Portugal. The foreigner has a criminal record in more than 3 U.S. states for crimes such as resisting arrest, disorderly conduct, and assaulting a police officer. The combined sentences could reach 34 years in prison. Investigations continue to identify and locate other possible individuals involved in the scheme, as well as to determine if there are new victims.
Letitia Mean is in front of the federal police, which is investigating, right? And his arrest, where his arrest was made. Now searching for other members here in Brazil because this gang is international, right, Leticia?
Yes, William. And the police also want to know how many victims were targeted by this man, this 29-year-old criminal. The information we have is that he is here at the federal police headquarters in Sao Paulo, an investigation together with the civil police of Rio de Janeiro, because that's where these victims were targeted, right? The first identified victims, which we covered in this report, were alerted to the authorities by a rideshare driver about these teenage girls who were going to meet this man. They said they didn't have much information about him, that he was a foreigner who didn't speak Portuguese, and this raised an alert among the police at the apartment. Our first live report was in front of the apartment, a kind of hotel, a lodging platform where he was staying in Sao Paulo. The police believe that in recent days, he had been using this location as an escape route to return to the United States. Everything was very well planned. He already knew when he should post all this so that the police here in Brazil wouldn't find him. According to the investigation, he was even being financed to commit all these crimes here. Now, the objective of the Brazilian police, the federal police, the São Paulo Civil Police, and also the Rio de Janeiro Civil Police, William, is to count the number of victims and also listen to these families, and also we will continue to follow up, William.
Thank you very much for the information. Key role, isn't it, when police forces collaborate? That has been very effective, right? Increasingly, Willen and the police are integrated.
Yeah, that's just them talking, and that's that damn auto dub crap there at this point. But now, this is where I want to get to. I didn't want to say a damn thing the very first time I ran this video. I'm gonna run it probably 2 more times before I stop live, because I'm gonna end up doing one where I actually catch everything and I stop and I talk on it. But I've already showed y'all where I showed y'all this a year ago. The boy has an SA charge back in the United States. Back when he was doing all that weird petty shit, when the white people out there, I think out in Nevada or whatever, and he was getting arrested and all this other crazy stuff on purpose, he actually had someone say that he essentially assaulted him. Now at that point, I kind of just laughed it off and was like, he's special. But if you think about this, Floyd's been leaving a breadcrumb trail of pedophilia all over the fucking YouTube travel space, if you really think about it. Now, I'm going to play this one more damn time, but this time when I play it, I'm going to stop and I'm going to tell you things. I'm going to bring receipts that show that, yeah, Floyd did this shit. Now, but keep in mind, he already had an essay case that was thrown out in the courts. But yeah, Floyd did this. Floyd did it, and the reason why he keeps getting away with it is because of the fact that he look, the boy is autistic, but he's not stupid. You could be very intelligent and autistic. It's very, very possible. He's slow, but he's not fucking stupid. But let's watch one more time. I just want to play it one more time, and everything that they're saying, I'm gonna actually co-sign with what I do know. Because remember, I've already talked to this guy. I've interviewed him on this channel. I've actually talked to him. I've watched his videos. I've actually called him every time that I saw that he was making a mistake. So let's watch it one more time. But this time, I'm just gonna stop when I'm telling you we've seen such things before.
Police in Sao Paulo arrested an American man who was sexually exploiting children in Rio de Janeiro. His detention was at a downtown hotel. He described himself on social media profiles as a sex tourist. The text then includes a series of excerpts from a video.
As soon as they entered the room, the American, identified as Floyd Wallace Jr., 29, was arrested in the Liberdade neighborhood in downtown Sao Paulo. The game. He threw himself to the ground and was handcuffed. The operation was carried out by teams from the Homicide and Personal Protection Department in support of civil police officers from the state of Rio de Janeiro days. According to information from the Child and Adolescent Police Station, the American is accused of raping and sexually exploiting several children.
Here we go. First pause. Let's take a look at Foreign Only's profile on YouTube channel. Let's take a look at this. Because I've said it multiple times before. Some of them girls don't look right. I've said it multiple times. Some of them girls don't look right. Let's go look at this profile. We'll come back to this. We're going to come right back to this. I got so much planned for y'all today, boy. Oh, my gosh. Hold on. Now let's look at Foreign Only. Now, let's go down his channel. And let's look at all of his damn people he got up there. Yo, I got you in a few, one mic. Let me get through all of this, though. I got to get through so much of this material first. Because if I don't do it, my ADD will kick in, and I swear I'll stop. Now, if we go and we look up here, some of these girls look trashy, yeah. But some of them look way too young. Look right here at this one. Headed to Cali today. That one right there, that girl looks young as hell. These two right here, they don't look to be 18 years old. This child right here, maybe. We're looking here. I don't know. Look at this in the Philippines. That ain't no damn 18-year-old person. Dude. Yeah, you did say so, one Mike. You did say so. If you keep looking at these women on the profile, look at this. That's a child. You can't tell me that one right there wasn't a child. He's been leaving. And one Mike Focus said that shit too. He did say that. This boy has been leaving a breadcrumb trail of pedophilia all over the gosh damn internet, bro. I've been showed y'all his criminal record, but no one watches my shit. That everybody wants to go and get that entertaining stuff and sit around and have all these long, drawn out discussions on razor shit and bandos and primos and all this other stuff. And I mean, I get it. It's entertaining. It's fun. It's all real. But I literally tell y'all this shit. Man. I even say stuff in the chat sometimes. My shit gets ignored. I'm, but look at why? Why? Look, every time I run over one, and that's a little ass girl. Them two, one of them looks old, other one little ass girl. Who is he picking up? I think that's that lesbian chick. Like he met who? What the fuck? These are some very, very young looking girls. What the fuck? Come on, really? Y'all can't even tell me that lady's over 18. Y'all can't. Look at this. Look at this right here. This. No. That is not over 18. Bro, it's like the further he got away from Auston, the more his real desires started to come out. And the more what he really does behind closed doors come out. Because he wouldn't pull no like that off when he was still trying to rob with Auston. Bro, we both said this shit. Man, we both said all of this shit was going to happen. Yes, well, thank you, Mike. At least someone remembers this shit. I had a 2-hour video showing that he does this. That some shit like this was going to catch him up. But let me get off of this one. I gotta be careful because I'm here on Christmas Eve out here in the Philippines at this early morning, 6, 7, what is it, 5, 8, 5 in the morning? I don't know. No, 7 in the morning? Yeah. Hold on, give me a second. We're gonna get back to this newscast, y'all. My bad. And then, of course, you're more than welcome to get back on here. I just got to actually point this out because if I don't point out every single thing, I will mess this up. And I don't like that. So that was the first thing. The little kids, po babies, boy out there fucking with their picnics there, y'all. It make no damn sense. All right, now let's keep going.
In their inspection of the hotel room where he was lodged, the police found a significant quantity of electronic equipment, including files containing child pornography.
First off, why the hell do you have a ski mask in Brazil? We'll get to the CP in a moment. Thank you for the one user. What was buddy name for saying CP? And we get into Auston in a minute. Trust me, everybody. I've literally got a full scale presentation set up for y'all. So yeah, he got a ski mask out there for some reason. Got a laptop. Then they said that he had CP out there.
They also seized a variety of items such as pen drives, memory cards, a notebook, a computer, multiple cell phones, some stuffed animals, a watch with an embedded camera, and various other telephone devices.
Now, Auston himself said every time Floyd would go to another country, he'd buy a new damn cell phone. And if we look here, we see how many damn SD cards up here. How many chips for storing information do we see up here? Many. And that's because of the fact that man has been recording this stuff. He's been recording this stuff. This cat's abominable. He's been recording this stuff. How the fuck do you have a watch with an embedded camera? I didn't even know they made some old James Bond shit like that. This nigga went 007 on child porn. This nigga went special agent. Gosh damn it. This nigga went MI5 on baby cheeks. I don't know what is it, MI6? Yeah, this nigga went MI6 on baby cheeks. How do you go 00 on baby cheeks? And then have the nerve to have a fucking Well, see, now I don't know about that stuff, that teddy bear and that puppet. Look, honestly, Floyd's retarded. He probably plays with them shits himself. But look, that's not the point. He has everything. Like, look, I say this all the time on this channel. When you see a duck walk by and it quacks, second one walks by and quack, I'll be damned if you're going to tell me that the third one's not going to quack as well. He has so much building up against him that shows that this is what he's into. We've had this discussion on this channel a year ago.
Is At the start of December, law enforcement commenced an intelligence operation following a report from a ride-sharing driver. The driver stated that a user who had used a false name requested a ride with two minors whiners.
All right. So, once more, this is another part where I show receipts. Floyd uses a name. I forgot what that name was, but he uses a name and he gives everybody the same name when he's out there. He never tells them that his name is Floyd Wallace. Never. He doesn't say, "Oh, my name's Floyd," unless he's putting them on camera. If he's on camera and shit like that, yeah, sometimes he'll say Floyd, but he has another name that he uses. That's already been confirmed.
During the ride, the man spoke with the children who said they were going to meet an older man who didn't speak Portuguese. The girls couldn't explain how they knew him. That's when the civil police were contacted. On December 18th, the police identified a user who had requested another ride with four underage girls. During monitoring, agents identified that the American had traveled to Sao Paulo the previous Saturday and was planning to flee the country. This is where the teams established a perimeter to prevent his escape. A temporary arrest warrant was served for the crimes of rape of a vulnerable person and facilitating the sexual exploitation of children. His passport was also seized. The investigation also revealed that the criminal had self-identified as a sex tourist on social media profiles. According to the civil police, Floyd is a U.S. citizen and has a channel on a video platform where he posts videos of himself resisting police approaches and being arrested in various states of his native country, Orpova. The foreigner has a criminal record in more than 3 U.S. states for crimes such as resisting arrest, disorderly conduct, and assaulting a police
Really?
officer. The combined sentences could reach 34 years in prison. Investigations continue to identify and locate other possible individuals involved in the
Where's
scheme,
the guy in the
as
back?
well as to determine if there are new victims.
Letitia Mean is in front of the federal police, which is investigating, right? And his arrest, where his arrest was made. Now searching for other members here in Brazil because this gang is international, right, Leticia?
Yes, William. And the police also want to know how many victims were targeted by this man, this 29-year-old criminal. The information we have is that he had at the federal police headquarters in Sao Paulo an investigation together with the civil police of Rio de Janeiro, because that's where these victims were targeted, right? The first identified victims, which we covered in this report, were alerted to the authorities by a rideshare driver about these teenage girls who were going to meet this man. They said they didn't have much information about him, that he was a foreigner who didn't speak Portuguese, and this raised an alert among the police. At the apartment, our first live report was in front of the apartment, a kind of hotel, a lodging platform where he was staying in Sao Paulo. Ahabe. Quarter, the police believe that in recent days he had been using this location as an escape route to return to the United States. Everything was very well planned. He already
Now, this is the last part that I want to actually bring a receipt on. If anybody remembers and actually listened to Floyd, what did he say he has? What did Floyd always say he had? He didn't have one Airbnb. He always has two Airbnbs. Always. Always. Who the fuck ever goes to another country and rents out 2 Airbnbs at the exact same time. Now, his reasoning behind that was because of the fact that he said that he didn't want to get scoped. So he would bring a woman to one Airbnb that he was staying at with nothing in it and keep all of his actual personal belongings in a different Airbnb, which is incredibly stupid because of the fact that he could have just easily put everything in a safe. So they even confirmed the fact that he's bringing people to one place, has another one, and he's using this as a gosh damn escape route. I literally said this shit seemed weird a long time ago. I never wanted to actually just publicly be like, "Hey, is you out there playing with baby booty?" I never wanted to say that shit. But gosh damn it, this is damning ass evidence. Now, you might have heard in that entire thing where they said that what did they say? They said that there was a gang, an international gang, right? I'm pretty sure y'all heard about this. Y'all heard that in the video. They said that there's an international gang, and they're looking for other members of his international gang. So, pop quiz, people. Who the hell do you think we're about to hear from next? Well, oh my gosh, if it's not him, if it's not if it's not Auston Holleman. This is my next prediction. This is my very next prediction, and I'm very good at this. Let's try this one more time and see if anybody listens to me. Who did Brazil want more than anybody in America just a few years ago? Don't worry, I'll wait. That was Auston Holleman. Auston Holleman got in, exposed life of Brazilian society, the dating, the culture, the aspects. They didn't like it. He ended up leaving, and then some lady ended up putting on a whole report up against him. And literally, it was just this whole "We are Brazil, we hate Austin" kick. That's exactly what happened. So, if he has any affiliates in any of those gosh damn phones, or any affiliates, any videos that shows other people in his phones, what are they going to find? Multiple videos with Auston Holleman, videos with Geral, other YouTube travelers. He's hung around a lot of damn people. When they're saying that there's this gang or this international sexcapade shit, they're talking about, they're trying to get Auston Holleman. They're trying to get this guy. They are trying with all of their heart and soul to get Auston. They trying. And it's like, I'm telling you right now, the best thing for Auston to do, because of the fact that, look, we all know Auston, he's quirky. I mean, I'll say that, but like on some old chomo shit, nah. Auston isn't on no chomo shit. I could tell that. Anybody in their right mind could tell that. May have other issues, but that I really highly disagree with. I highly doubt that. But this cat, he's gonna have some shit. I'm telling you now. They're gonna end up trying to go ahead on and get the United States involved. They're gonna try to get some questioning. Austin needs to stay his ass right there in Kenya. That's what he needs to do. If I was Austin, I wouldn't even go back to the United States until all this shit got cleared up. I would have had every phone interview with every detective and every law enforcement agency I possibly could before I ever stepped foot back in the United States. Because somehow they've been warning him. They've been warning this guy. They're gonna keep trying to link him to Austin. That's what's gonna happen. But see, Austin's not stupid, and he's already getting ahead of this. So let's listen to what he said here.
That has been on my channel previously, and it is an American man and I'm gonna bring up a whole conspiracy to a lot of this stuff. This American man, a Black American man that is been arrested in Brazil for trying to engage in sex with minors, I guess in Rio from what I saw, and they caught him in Sao Paulo. And if you guys don't know, Floyd was in several of my videos, and we all know that Floyd was very, very cringy and very strange. And I'm telling you from hanging out in person with him, very strange. I would have never thought nothing like that, but it's also not shocking. Like, it's based off how strange he was, it's not shocking. But when I was with Floyd, I'd never seen him look at any children or anything, or maybe I didn't notice, but I never seen that kind of stuff. And I never even heard him bring up or hinting at it. And he only seemed to talk to adult women.
And see, that's another thing. What I said, behind closed doors. Whenever he was hanging out with Austin, he would try to stay in the same place with Austin and stuff like that. And he'd try to latch on to him. But when he got away from Austin, the way he did things was different. He wouldn't get an Airbnb, just one like a normal person. He'd go and get two. He'd go and he'd do other things. He had secret agent wristwatches and all types of other shit. See, there's a lot of stuff that Austin didn't know about this cat, but we could all tell that there was something wrong with Floyd in the beginning. He should have never had a passport to begin with because of the fact that he's fucking retarded. And that's been my entire thing this entire time. When I saw that boy smear ketchup on his lips and then eat French fries, I knew something was wrong with this boy. I fucking knew it. This nigga ate French fries backwards. This nigga's been retarded for a long time. This ain't new retarded. He been stupid.
When I was around, but this shit is like really, really like this is like just crazy altogether. I mean, I've heard of pedophilia before, so I'm not really. It's not nothing new. I mean, this stuff happens a lot more than you think. There's a lot more people than you think that are involved in this kind of stuff. And to go further into it,
do not get a consolidation loan until you see this. Hey, Mario Lopez here. And if you're thinking about getting a consolidation loan to combine your credit card.
You guys have heard me say on my channel, especially with like this whole hyper masculine, a lot of dudes that follow that red pill, super female traditional role thing. If you look at their what do you call it? I'm sorry, I just woke up. I had to record this as soon as I woke up. Those dudes that have their criteria for the type of women they want. They want a woman that's a virgin, that's young enough to have all their 50, 60 kids that they make it seem like they want, and all these other very unrealistic expectations that fit only somebody that's in high school or below. Like, if you really think about it, when I was in high school, at least in America, women were not virgins by the time they were 14, like on average. So if you're looking for a virgin in this day and age, she's gonna have to be really, really young. And that may just be a coping mechanism just to find an excuse to do shit like this, to fuck around with kids, right? And I'm going to play the video so you guys can see. I'm going to let my editor play the video of everything.
What do you say? Quiet! Yeah, that's it. That's it. Keep your hand on the floor.
Damn, that scream. He gonna be doing a lot of screaming like that. He gonna a lot of them retard screams in jail here soon. Because in Brazil, they don't play that SA shit. They don't play that CP shit. They don't play around with chomos. It's about to be a rap for this cat.
Surrender. You're being arrested for a child exploration by the police of here, okay?
Damn.
That's it.
He's not doing any resisting, right? He's not doing no, hey, what's going on? What are y'all talking about? And usually even guilty pedophiles will say, hey, what's going on? What are y'all talking about? Okay, yeah. But then they also have this photo right here.
Well, first off, he's not going to resist. Reason why he's not going to resist is because of the fact that Floyd knows exactly how to deal with police. He's not stupid. He's just autistic. That's all that's ever been. Floyd made a living just harassing cops at one point in time, if y'all remember. It's not too far in the past that he was doing that shit. He was just pissing off cops. That was his entire MO. He made a channel specifically for annoying cops and trying to get arrested and trying to get a payday. He's been looking for a fast way to get ahead his whole damn life. That's all he's ever done. Hey, what's going on, Jackal Slayer? What's going on when Mike's so focused? How y'all living, bro?
Hey everybody, I'm good, bro. I'm good, Ali. Hey, what's
I'm
going on?
I'm sorry.
No. Go ahead, bro. I'm gonna say something after you finish.
I'm just really shocked to hear about this. I'm not going to defend the Chomo part to say that I don't believe that part. If it is, he deserves whatever he gets. But the gang part, me and you spoke to him, Ali. I don't think he's in no damn gang, and that's all I have to say.
All right. Well, me personally, myself, I already knew that what this was gonna come to a conclusion of is previously in several of our lives. Me and Ali, we had this discussion of what Floyd was doing, and a couple of other people we discussed about. We specifically said that doing this kind of shit and going hard in social media, showing everybody your business, whether it's public or private, people are gonna paint a picture on you. And those are one of those pictures you just cannot get back. If you're doing some shit like that, you better, you know what I'm saying? You better cover all your bases because you're eventually gonna get caught. What's done in the dark will come out to light. That's why
Yeah.
people don't do that shit. But when they're showing shit like that, and people on the outside, didn't matter if these women were underage or not, people are gonna once again paint a certain picture. And this is what's happening in the travel community, since a lot of men are finding options on, heading overseas and stuff. And what you got to remember is being in another country, taking risks like that, you're eventually gonna bump into the wrong people when you leave yourself open like that. And you're also openly forecasting the shit online. Now, just like me and Ali discussed about, when you do shit like that, eventually it's gonna come back. But when it comes back, you better hope and pray that it doesn't bite you in the ass, because once your name gets big enough, you start becoming on people's hit lists and you start to become targeted. And you start, after a while, doing the same shit. You're gonna end up making mistakes and taking risks. And you got to remember, not only when you become a bigger picture for these people to see, right? You also become the target. It don't matter if you're famous or not. You broadcasting that shit, you don't know what this other person is up to when they're, looking to set people up and you're overseas and they know that you're not from there.
You know
Anybody
what?
could paint a picture of that.
I want to throw some in there. And see,
Yeah.
another thing is that what you just said, building on what you said, you don't know how people are trying to set you up. See, one thing Floyd has is what's going on, Norman. One
Hey,
thing
what's
Floyd
up?
has
What's
is
up? What's up?
What's going on?
All
all
right.
right. So, and I know one might so focus on Norman. I know both of y'all know Floyd's character because of that. One, y'all seen it on your own, and two, I've
Yeah.
actually pointed it out multiple times. But one thing I've noticed about Floyd is that he's incredibly disrespectful when he's overseas. I remember that one time when he was on that damn Ferris wheel and he was screaming his ass off, "Help! Help! I want to get off! Let me off! Let me off!" And then he started cursing out the fucking ride operator. He cursed out the date that he was with. He started snapping on everybody. That's what Floyd does. He doesn't know how to control anger and aggression. So let's say this all was a conspiracy. Let's say all of this was a conspiracy. Let's say
Yeah.
we're not really sitting up here looking at 5 phones, a laptop, a camera wristwatch, and Miss Piggy and Kermit sitting on the fucking table right now. If
Damn,
you
they put
piss
Miss
off,
Piggy and Mr. Kermit. Damn,
nah, man, look,
that's
nah,
wild.
it's just a green bear. It's just a green stuffed bear and a puppet duck. But
That's still some
let's
weirdo shit, bro.
well, I mean, Floyd's retarded. He was probably playing with that shit to help him get by or some shit or pass time. He's not playing. Like, come
Damn.
on, nigga's retarded. He probably was
Yeah.
playing with that shit. But no, look, let's just say, real talk though, that this is all a conspiracy. You know, if you stop pissing people the fuck off and stop giving them your ass to kiss and cursing out people in a language they don't understand, then maybe you wouldn't have problems like this. And
Yeah.
I said there was a way that you said there was a way these niggas should move. He should move.
Yeah.
One thing I know for a fact is you don't piss off the people when
Yep.
you're in their home. You don't piss
Yeah,
off the people.
you don't piss off the natives when you're a guest, because
Not at
then at that
all.
point they could look for any kind of way to set you up. And then once they find out you become famous like that, then next comes the extortion. They say, "Oh yeah, you feel like You can insult me in my home country. All right, so now I feel like, you know what? You owe me something. All right, so this is what I'm going to need from you. Or I'm going to say you did this, 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 and this. Now you're really fucked. You're really fucked. Because you ain't going to be able to say nothing to them or try to do them in any kind of way, because anything, and I'm going to let this know for everybody that's in the travel space, when you coming across other people that, you know, you're not a native on their land, regardless, just be respectful at all times. If shit don't work out, just walk away, say, hey, you know what, yo, you check, I'll check you later, man. You have a good one, and just get away from them. But if you want to be disrespectful and they see how they real disrespectful, being disrespectful to you, they're gonna fuck you up. They're gonna fuck you up. And you know what's the worst part? When they get law enforcement involved, law enforcement is gonna believe the natives more than they believe you. You're the guest. Yeah, because they want some money too.
And especially if you're black, because of the fact that we have like this horrible trend of being incredibly aggressive. Wherever we go, we're known for being aggressive. We're known for being like just ready to fight, and I wish a nigga would. I mean, like that's what they expect from us, anyways. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, I mean, I don't get it, but I get it. And then the last one thing I can't take my eyes off of is there's no snow in Brazil. It doesn't get cold in Brazil. Why the fuck would you bring a ski mask?
You know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. I know there ain't no snow in Brazil, and he probably brings a ski mask for those, owl on the prowl type of nights seeking victims. Cause, bruh, you don't, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be some kind of, unless you on some terrorism shit, which I seriously doubt, because he's too, I guess he's too way out there to be a terrorist. That type of shit with the ski mask shit, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't even want to hear no parts of that nigga doing that shit, bro. You got a ski mask, you up to no good, bro.
Like, yeah, I mean, come on now. And we know it's his ski mask because I've seen it in his videos when he was fucking with the police. That's the same. That nigga look like
that. That's the kind of shit where he's like putting himself off as the midnight slasher or some shit like that. You know what I mean? Some real crazy off the wall shit. Midnight slasher, bro. Real talk. Lurking behind corners of the alleyways and shit. I mean, there's so many bitches out there in Brazil. You mean to tell me you can't find one to chill with, and you chilling with all these young bitches out there, bro? You funny style, bro. Like that dude. I'm gonna be honest with you. That dude, I already knew he was a problem. And with Auston, he just basically he tagged along. Auston was on some other shit. No disrespect to the man, but when you out there, you put shit like that on social media. A lot of these women out here, especially in the States, they're gonna try to fucking paint a picture. Now, for sake of argument, gentlemen, I know for a fact that if there's ever chicks watching this live, which I probably know, or dude gets the name out there of what happened to him, now they're gonna try to paint almost every other passport, a man with a passport that's trying to travel just to get away from the bullshit, and they'll be the ones egging it on, trying to paint a bad name.
Oh yeah,
they already do that. That's not.
No, I'm saying they already do that, but now they're gonna do that even more.
Yeah.
They're gonna do it even more.
I'm already gotten that under control though. I already know how to take care of that. From now on, any bitch I fuck with, they're gonna be over 50. I'm fucking old bitches. I don't give a damn. Wherever I go, look, I swear that anytime I pull a bitch, her pussy gonna look like it got a shag skin rug on it. I'm fucking old gray pussy.
Me, what I do is when I chill out, I chill out. I meet the family and shit like that. If shit don't work out between me and them, I'm out. You can't say almost on some bullshit or whatever, doing willy-nilly. But that dude right there, when you doing shit like that, wilding out, taping it, all this other crazy shit, making, that's why he got caught up. Look at the picture. He got the ski mask to the right. He got the up. He got fucking crazy ass flash drives. The one that's all the way on the right, that shit look like an on flash drive, the shit that you get from Walmart. The second shit, the third, the black one look like some kind of power charger, and all these other little flash drives and trinkets. This nigga could open up his own Best Buy.
This nigga is a professional pervert. Yo, he be jacking off in the
Son.
bushes for real.
Yo, hold up. Yo, hold up. Is that a little GoPro or is that shit that you wrap around your neck to hold the phone while you walking?
Man, they said it was a wristwatch with a camera in it.
Oh man, that nigga ill, bro. And that's his little. I think that watch shit is what he probably wear when he go out with the ski mask on. You know what I'm saying? Filming both of them shits when he go to bag and tag a bitch. Look at the orange joint. Orange joint right there to record, and then the ski mask for like, you know, some adventurous shit.
And then he be giving out fake names and be telling niggas his name is Tijuana when he get in the Uber. So he already has a code name. It's Tijuana Smalls or some shit. Then he goes to some undisclosed location and just beats his meat until he's content.
Didn't they say the cabbie ratted him out too?
Yeah, because he keep giving them fake names and jumping in the exact same cab with new baby booty.
They extorted the fuck out of him. He was like, "Hey, look, Poppy, look, you got all these underage girls, man. I'm gonna need a little bit more." He was like, "Man, fuck that." He said, "Oh, okay, Poppy. Okay, all right, no problem, Poppy, no problem." Pull right up to the next nigga and on the moto. Hey, look, you know, we got this child. This nigga over here, he be getting like mad girls. He probably even got your daughter and shit. He like, word? I bet. We gonna be there to scoop that nigga up tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Came through, door kicked in and shit. He thought it was he over here just sitting up, yawning, waking up, breath stinking and shit. Wake up the next morning like, yo, where's the bitch? Yo, she gone, bro. Breath stinking, yawning and shit, waking up, no eggs, no bacon. Where's the bitch? Oh shit. Niggas kicked in his door and shit. Pull that, yoinks that nigga out of the room and shit. Didn't even let him take a piss. And you know it's Floyd. He can't say it's not him, nigga. We see the raggedy ass shorts that he wear every time he go to travel and shit.
Gosh, how you got the same clothes on from 2 years ago? Like,
yo, I peeped the same. The nigga had the same basketball shorts on with the same dirty ass white kicks. That nigga just, oh man, nasty work, bro. Nasty work. Nasty work.
That nigga, oh my gosh, man. I keep thinking about this guy. This guy is really a cat burglar, chronic masturbator. Like, it's like, damn, ow.
That nigga's finished, bro. He finished.
Man, Tijuana Smalls going to jail for a really long time.
Yeah, they said if convicted 38, and you know the different prisons in the country is way different than the ones in the States. In the States right now, they up on some other shit. They ain't trying to get you extradited. They say, yo, if you're already over there, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? You getting thrown to the wolves, nigga. Take that L. Cause we over here, we focused on some other shit. The states ain't even focused on pedophilia for what's going on for the other motherfuckers that's already in power doing pedophilia, as far as that Epstein shit. So they ain't gonna try to retrieve him.
Oh no. It's over. He's gonna stay right there. But see, the fucked up part about this is that, like, see, one thing that anytime you do get a passport and you go overseas, one thing you do learn is when you go over to another country and you commit a crime, when you bring your ass back to the United States, and even if you've already served prison time, you can still be charged in the United States.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh, what's going on, Delta One, my boy? But yeah, nah, man, that's been a thing for a very long time. So I mean, it's like, we can let Floyd, aka Tijuana, go ahead on and play secret agent jack off or whatever the fuck. But this shit is kind of overly serious, and I honestly don't think he's gonna last in prison. That's where I'm gonna say it myself. Yeah, I'm gonna say it myself. Like Funk Master Flex was saying, yo, this shit is officially finished. Oh yeah, it's done.
Finished.
And it's so fucked up because even in the comment section, there's cat. What's going on, Sci-Fi 2? Even he just said he expected it. I reported this shit over a year ago. Everyone said that there was something wrong. We all knew it. Couldn't put a finger on it, but here it is. And now Austin sit up here trying to cover his ass, and he's right to do so. I know. I understand that. I understand that. What you call it? He's trying to cover his ass, but it's already too late. You got videos with the nigga. With the nigga. So now what's gonna happen is they're gonna say, "Yo, who taught you how to do this?"
And if Floyd says it's that nigga, it's over.
If the anal rape might not be as hard if he can give Auston up in jail. They might make it. They might give him like some pain reliever if he just.
Now, but you see, he's involved with acts with minors. So you know, just like in this country, in the West, they gonna probably do him even worse out there than they would over here, because he's been fucking with minors, children.
Yeah. That's why they gonna give
they
him
are going.
That's what they need. He needs Auston.
They're probably gonna cut his dick off. They're probably gonna cut his dick off.
Like
they gonna force him to be a woman in jail? Damn.
Yo, yeah. They're gonna be like, yo, you somebody's bitch. You're gonna be like, no. They're gonna be like, well, then prepare to become one.
Bro, they don't play about that shit in prison over there. I know that for a fact. Like, there's too many people in these comment sections already talking about it who's from Brazil who say we do not play that shit in jail. And they
and let it be known for the record, as far as brothers that are traveling, we don't claim this nigga. We don't want no parts of him. We don't acknowledge him. We are just traveling in your country to find a better life, and that's it. And to find love and some opportunities. That's it. But not the kind of opportunities that nigga Floyd is looking for or other people. We don't condone that shit. So don't all treat us the same way when we come out there. We are your friends. We are not your enemy.
Well, they can treat me like that. They can treat me like their granddaddy, because I'll be damned if I'm fucking anybody under 60. I don't care. I'm fucking old bitches. That's what that's all I want. I want old pussy. I don't care what y'all say. Y'all can say whatever y'all want. Y'all can judge me. I want nothing but old bitches. I don't need no more children. I don't take care of the one I got. Fuck.
No, I'm saying like older women. I'm gonna be honest with you. Older women in overseas compared to the West, they do conduct themselves different, and they do they do hold up to their own health. They do exercise and shit. It's not, and they eat right, not like over here in the States. So there's a difference.
You know, I was saying something with Jackal earlier, and we were talking about this before I even started live. Like, there's something that's just, I think that's in like the healthy male, someone who has a healthy psychological distortion on sex. Like, if I see somebody who's 18 years old, I couldn't have sex with them mainly because of the fact that I feel that person's undeveloped. Like, I feel like their brain hasn't fully developed, like their body hasn't fully developed. I feel like it's still a child. I would. Yeah,
this is true. This is true. You'll have some women out there, grown ass women that's in their 40s, still acting like they fucking 15 years old, bro.
Right.
Their mind stops, but their body overly develops.
Right. And see, my thing is that until like a woman hits at least 23, even 23 is kind of pushing it, I really don't even touch them. I've been like that since I was 25. Like, I always dated older, and that was just because of the fact that I actually have more in common with that woman, with someone who's older, and I'm just not attracted to someone who just seems like they're not complete yet. If that makes any sense. Like, I mean, anybody who can deal with someone around 18, I mean, it's legal, but I almost feel like it should be illegal if you're about 20 years past them. I don't know.
I could agree with that, because there's no real difference between a 17 and 18-year-old.
I mean,
mentally wise.
What the fuck are we gonna do? Like, what is me and an 18-year-old gonna do? Sit around and break out the Easy Bake Oven and make them little cakes? What the fuck are we gonna do?
Wait, hold on a minute. Hey, I need y'all brothers opinions on this. Mm-hmm. What do you think? I need it down the line now. Now, be real with it. What do y'all think is gonna happen to the travel space when this nigga's gone and other niggas is gone because of shit like this, bro? This is what's ruining the travel community, bro.
Oh, it's dead, honestly, and they're going to actually target every black person that comes into Brazil. That everyone's going to wear the exact same moniker, and then sometimes there's going to be a bunch of extortion that's going to be set up already. As soon as a black guy's there, they're going to be like, "Okay, boom, he from America. That's the mark. We can get some money out of him. I ain't got to have sex with him." There's going to be grown ass women playing games with these people with black men all over. I'm telling you. I'm literally telling you that's what's going to happen. There's going to be so many setups. They don't need scope no more because of Floyd. Right now, all they need to do is just meet up with your ass and then scream straight. That's all they have to do now because of Floyd.
Damn.
I'm telling you, that's what's going to happen. It's not safe. I would never go to Brazil. And I think they have the most beautiful freaking women ever. And oh my gosh, their bodies, those women are so damn physically fit and set up. I've always wanted a chick from Brazil. I'll never go now.
I may go if the heat dies down enough. But this nigga just made it hot again since it was trying to, since shit was cooling off. He done made it hot. He done made it hot, and you know what's crazy? The scammers, the bitches that be trying to set niggas up, they be looking at shit like this, man.
Yes,
and other bitches that be putting them on,
and they're gonna end up using that same. They're gonna end up using the same type tactics. They're gonna extort. They're gonna get more money, and if you can't pay the motherfuckers, please understand you're gonna be on the news too, right along with Foreign Only and his weird ass. I just can't believe that he could fuck up. No, I can believe he fucked up this much. The boy's retarded. I know he can fuck up this badly. It's just that I didn't want to see it come. Like, honestly, even a little bit, I was rooting for him. I was actually rooting for him for a little while because of the fact that, let's be perfectly honest, Floyd will never get a woman with an IQ higher than the size of a soap dish in the United States. It'll never happen.
I thought he was on a good path, but that nigga he done fucked up, bro. He done fucked up, and it don't take, you know what I'm saying, Earl Duke to tell him that. You know who Earl Duke is, right? Earl Duke, the really dark skinned guy that was on fucking Menace to Society.
Oh yeah.
That detective. He said, "No, you don't fucked up now. You know you don't fucked up, right?
Yeah,
you know you don't fucked up, right?"
Nah, Enrique and Cell Block 4 is gonna tell his ass that he done fucked up as he gently strokes his head. Look, this shit's about to be really weird, man. This is about to be really weird. Like, and honestly, I'm telling you, like, look, we just got past the part where they kind of laid off Auston. They're like, oh shit, this motherfucker's never coming back to Brazil. That was dying down. But this shit now, and he's actually linked to Auston.
He's done out there.
You talking about it calming down? I don't think it's gonna calm down for a while now. This is done.
He done brought the heat right back up.
Because before Auston, there was no damn. You need $1,000, $2,000 to get into Brazil. I never even heard of no shit like that. But after Auston went out there, they wanted to make sure anybody that came out there had big ass money. And I mean, that's just pretty much to bait people into getting fucked over. And it seems like some conspiracy type shit to me, honestly. But I mean, Floyd just fucked it up badly. And then I want to really know, why is it that people, they said that he had supporters in his international shit. He had supporters that, like, this is why I kept telling people, stop donating to him. The only time I ever donated to him was when he was about to go to jail because he was stupid as fuck out there in Nebraska. But outside of that, when he's going on these damn tours and shit, these sex tours and shit, I never donated a damn thing to him because I never wanted him to leave the country.
See, the whole thing is like, when it comes down to the destruction, other people will fund his demise to see if he'll be that stupid to do it. You know what I mean? And
there's some evil motherfuckers
it.
in the world. There's some evil motherfuckers in the world. I am one of those people because now that you say that, if I had thought that way, I probably would have donated more. But at the exact same time, it's like, I'm just being honest. But at the exact same time, like, there's some evil people who really do want to see you do bad. Honestly, I wanted him to succeed. I wanted him to go and settle down with one chick that was over the age of 18 at least. Gosh damn. Actually, find happiness and just stay with one chick. No, he went and decided to go and play with baby box all over the fucking world. What the fuck is wrong with this guy?
He just, he fucked up badly, man. And there's no coming back for him because now that they got him, Auston is next. Geral was next. And a few others that ain't on the panel.
You know what? And see, let me tell you how dope my prediction game is. Because see, I kept saying stuff, and I always say shit, and no one ever listens to me. I said Jay Rello is a homosexual. No one, everybody was like, "Ah, man, you just hating." But then all of a
Nah,
sudden,
that is true because
but
I ain't going front. When I saw that video of him and that lady boy,
Oh, in Thailand,
yeah,
yep,
what?
the
But before that,
transformer.
before that,
yeah,
I wish
and
I had.
I ain't got nothing against the king or Thailand. I love Thailand to death. Its people are beautiful, but that shit right there, come on,
Man,
dog.
but
There's plenty of pussy in the world.
I
When I
said
saw,
before that happened, bro. Hold on.
yeah,
I just want to make this one point. Hold on. I
all right.
said before that happened, what he's gonna do is this. Y'all people, y'all gonna keep donating money to him. He's gonna go out there and find the most passable fucking ladyboy he possibly can, put him on camera right in front of y'all damn face, and act like that's a damn woman because of the fact that the damn dude girl is cheaper than the fucking woman. That's what
No,
was gonna
because
happen. I
when I saw
told
that shit, I said, "Yo, is that what I think it is?" Hands were kind of big, voice
yeah.
was kind of deep. You know what I'm saying? It was over there putting on chapstick, late makeup, whatever the fuck. And I'm like, is
He
this
said,
nigga really sitting next to what I think that person is? What?
now,
Nigga is real.
I could transform
all
you.
right. One more thing I want to throw in there. If you look at one of Jay Rillo's, you got to search hard on the internet. And I think I had it was in that video that I had. One Jay Rillo is online on record for saying, and I quote: "If I woke up as a girl one day, one of the first things I have to do is go and get some dick in me." That was out of
No.
his.
You don't
That's
have to
exactly
turn
what
into a girl to do
he
that. You can
said.
do that right now.
Well, I mean, I think he wants the transformation first. I mean, look, I don't know what the fuck going on in that boy head, but the boy's gay. He's clearly gay. I don't have any problem with him being gay. I don't give a fuck. Look, that's it. Hey, do you? If you want to go and you want to play paddle the balls, then go ahead and do so. That's you. But don't sit up here and act like you're just not a bisexual male and you only effing with females. That's not true. It's like I call it out and then no one ever believes me. And watch this.
Nah,
Even though
but
I
you said it.
tried,
You said it. You called it the way how it was, and I was with you on that live when, especially when you had called it, and I said, "What the fuck?" I said, "Nah." I said, "Ali got to be tripping." You know what I'm saying? He tripping, but he's showing what the nigga doing. I said, "You know what? Ali is right. Mark my word." You said, "Mike, listen. I know you just now coming on alive, but nigga, look. This is what I believe was gonna happen later on down the line, and here we are, gentlemen. Here we are today. This nigga getting walked out, caught. The fuck
but
you doing over there? And your man almost got bagged doing some shit, and that they tried to blame him for. You think they won't do that shit to you?"
really, I mean, honestly, this could all be a thing to get Austin. This could you got to understand they really wanted Austin. They wanted that man
And if
bad.
they can't
I
get
mean,
him, they're gonna get your friends. They
and
can't
then
get you, they're gonna get your friends.
then let's go back to what you just said. Epstein files, all the shit that's going on in America.
Yep.
Look, they're gonna end up trying to link this shit all the way back to Austin to the point that the United States is gonna get involved, and there's
Oh
gonna be a
yeah.
problem with Austin.
You know
Austin's
why,
got
right?
problems.
You know why? You know why? Okay, so look, peep game.
Enlighten us. Go ahead.
Yeah, but check it out. All right, so recently, I think it was like maybe 4 or 5 years back, Trump had put in an executive order. I think it was 13909 and 13903 or 13905, specifically stating that they are waging war up against child trafficking. That informs pedophilia, child extortion, sex extortion. And then remember, Colombia has something out there where they was talking about, child trafficking, sexual exploitation of minors and all that other shit. All these agencies and governments, they are linking up together since that whole Epstein shit. And here it is, this nigga, all it is, they're gonna paint a picture on a nigga who they don't like. And if he's been caught out there, he got all of that shit on him. Fam, you're cooked. You more than cooked, bro. You're romantically roasted. Be prepared to become somebody's bitch behind bars, bro. It's a done deal.
How
You
the
see
fuck
that
do you
bitch? She
remember
said
all
she
those
young.
organs?
Even stay the fuck away from him. Stay the fuck away from him. If you know what's good for you, they said he was contacting them on the phone. Remember? He said, yeah,
Oh
baby, come
shit!
over. Yeah,
Hold
yep,
on, because remember, they're looking for anybody associated. Didn't Floyd and Rello do a live together?
Yes.
yep, yep.
And
He's
DR.
finished. He's finished. He's
Yeah,
finished, nigga. That's why I don't see. That's why if I'm going to deal with a chick out there in the DR, I gotta know her and I gotta have a history with her. I don't
right.
do random bitches. I
Like
don't.
when I
That's the
was out
main
there.
reason. Uh huh.
And see another thing. Not only that's totally true. Like I have to have text messages showing that okay, we've been talking for a minute, this, that, and the other, and then
Yep.
I have to live with that person. When I was out there in DR, y'all saw I was in the most rinky-dink barrio possible. I was out there in the most fucked up ass place, but I was very comfortable because I'm a very humble person. When I go to another country, like I'll spend my time in like the hotels and the Airbnbs, but at one point in time, I want to get deeper into the culture and really understand how people are living. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So,
Facts.
like that's what I've done here. Even here, like I got my own loft here. After going through showing all the beautiful Airbnbs that I've been showing, all this other beautiful shit. Now I'm in the hood. And I want to be in the hood for a little while. This is my time where I actually chill with the culture. I get to know the people out here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, if I'm actually in a relationship, I actually further my relationship with that person on their own ground. Now,
Yeah.
these niggas, what they'll do is they will go and get hundreds of sex workers to go over there and meet them at Airbnbs and don't think that the staff is talking. The staff is watching. The Uber people are listening. Like sometimes they act like
They
they don't
want
even know
their they
English.
want their they want their cut. When I was in
Yeah.
the hotels and I had chicks coming in and out, you know what I'm saying? I was doing my thing, but these were chicks that I generally built up a reputation with. I didn't
Right.
just on some random shit, you know what I mean? Or some random fuzz shit. No, I had the fucking security guard looking out for me because he saw different chicks that I had on a regular every time I came down there, and these was like mutual chicks. These wasn't on some pay for play type shit. You know what I mean? A chick see me, she want to come and see me. Okay, cool. You want to flake? All right, cool. Shorty, go ahead, go fuck off somewhere. No problem. And then I would have the next chick come through. I would have like a solid 5. You know what I mean?
Right.
Solid 5 throughout the whole week. And I didn't have no problems whatsoever. But them niggas out there, I ain't going to hate on them. But hey, you know what? You got caught up. You know what I mean? Niggas already know what time it is. When you come out there, you're a random black dude in a hotel, you paying for an Airbnb. They know you're going to have bitches coming over, dog.
Oh yeah. Oh
They know
yeah.
you're going to
Like
have bitches coming over.
and it's getting to that point now. It's not getting to the point. It's at the point now where everybody who is of color and is traveling and is from the
Yeah.
United States, we should all be extra cautious. You should be afraid to travel. You really should be afraid to travel if you're a man of color and you're traveling from the
Yeah.
United States to other countries
Yep.
because this is really gonna watch this shit snowball downhill so fucking hard to the point that everyone's gonna be caught. Man, shoot. Man, I wish I was Norman right now. I don't give a fuck. I just want to be Norman. Damn, I want to be Norman, man. Gosh, damn. Fuck, man. This don't make any damn sense. But
Fellas, what
man,
y'all think how it's gonna go down? What y'all think, man?
I know that's a legitimate question. I want to see what y'all think.
Yeah,
Jack,
fellas.
I think Rello's next.
oh yeah,
NYC after that.
yeah,
Mm.
yeah. They're gonna
Mm.
start. They're gonna push all this together. Yeah, like if you look at it, Floyd. All
They're
right,
gonna go down the line when they start coming for these
Jack.
people. They're gonna go down the line. They're gonna be like, okay, cool. So we can't get him. He's at the top of the list. Who we gonna get next? Well, there's this other guy. This guy right here. Yeah, he's been broadcasted. He seemed like he been fucking a lot of women lately, and he probably got some other shit going on. Yeah, all right. So we'll keep a tracking on him. And the thing is, too, you gotta remember when you travel to these different countries, my nigga, when you got your passport and your ID, they log you in the computer. So why the
Oh yeah,
fuck are you still traveling down to certain spots that you know is kind of hot for you right now? Not hot
That's
for
true.
me. Hot for
But
you. They see all
now,
you logged in. Where you staying? What hotel you staying at? Well, yeah, I stay over here. All right, that nigga's over here. He's in there today. We just got an alert, man. Go pick his ass up.
Hold on, I want to see. Hold on, bro. Ocean View Coffee Shop. Thank you for saying Skylar. Skylar, see, this is what I was about to put together. See, look, in the mind of a criminal investigator, what they're going to end up doing is that I'm pretty sure everyone's seen in the movies how there's like this web of pictures and people on like a board, and they
Yeah.
like they have one guy in the center, and then all these people like on like this spidered out little thing with other pictures.
Syndicate ring type of shit. Niggas, they got to
Yeah.
hit. Yeah,
What they're
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
do is, all right, Austin was first, so therefore, look at Austin's affiliates. Floyd was the main affiliate for at one point in time. So then there you go. There's one link. Austin, then Floyd. Then Floyd starts hanging around with Jay Rello. Okay, Austin Floyd, Jay Rello. That's another one. Then now let's go ahead and let's beef it up just a little bit more. Now Austin said online on YouTube that he was going to meet with Jay Rello while he was in Kenya. That's online documented evidence. So that's another tie to Austin with Jay Rello. Then, of course, you know, Jay Rello and Floyd. That then it's Skylar. Skylar jumps on everybody's shit, and he's always the one who's trying to be like some damn guru and shit over how you should move and how you should do all of this. And he's always up in everybody's fucking business.
Didn't he say he was having a yacht party? Watch them come through down on there with the chopper on some 18 type shit.
Bro, see what I'm saying, bro? And it's like
Extraction.
You put all your shit online. And they're and you're literally linking yourself to other people and their dirt. That's why I just hate everybody. I just talk shit. And I only do it every so often. I don't make multiple fucking videos anymore. I stopped doing that shit. I don't want to be linked to these motherfuckers that much. I just don't.
I don't even want to be linked to them at all, to be honest with you.
Well, I mean, I want to be linked because of the fact that I want to go on record by saying I told you so and to talk shit. Like, I mean, that's kind of my character. I just sit around and talk shit. That's what I do.
Nah, but this shit was bound to happen, and it's been bound to happen for a very long time. No disrespect to the tribal community at all, but this shit right there is just another way of exposing themselves, and they know they're cooked. So, you know, they need to really, you know, kind of switch up what they're doing and just, you know, be careful, because these are the people that are out here, the ones that's in power. They don't like what's going on or the reputation that their country is getting because of certain people like that are doing what they're doing. So if you're going to go ahead, you're going to fuck multiple bitches or whatever like that, do so at your own leisure, but keep that shit under wraps.
And everything don't need to be on fucking YouTube.
Exactly.
Everything doesn't need to be on YouTube. Like, I mean, I get it. If you're going on a date with someone and you're documenting a date, and it's not something that's like, you know, there's criminally strange or intriguing, then yeah, you know what I'm saying. But now I do want to play this a little bit more because Austin really is going into full blown not panic mode, but he's trying to go
cover
ahead
your ass mode.
Yeah, he didn't cover your ass mode. He's trying to go ahead and he's trying to fix everything preemptively now. He's not playing anymore. Like, hold on, let me play a little bit more of this. If y'all want to stop it, y'all just let me know.
Toys, I guess, that he was going to give the kids to play with, right? And when you read the article that they wrote under their Instagram post, the police of Sao Paulo, I guess, or whoever it is, right? They literally said that he was using fake names, and when they would go, I don't know what app he was on or how he was meeting them, but whenever they would go on the app, they would an older man would approach them that doesn't know Portuguese. And yeah, that's Floyd. Like, instantly when I read that, I was like, yeah, that sounds about right. Like, that when I read that, I was like, oh, it's kind of hard to deny that.
Now, the man just said that the boy been using fake names. We know for a fact he's been using fake names. Now, Austin is literally in damage control mode. Seriously. And he is throwing every fucking thing he knows about Floyd out there. He's confirming all this shit in real time for us. He's confirming it. Y'all ain't got nothing to say. I thought one of y'all would have said something about that shit. Hello? Okay, well my phone's good. I guess everybody else
Yeah,
is.
no. Your
Oh,
shit's good. When in
oh.
doubt, throw niggas under the bus. That's what he doing.
But I mean, we already know that this cat's on that shit now. Like there's no more thinking. Gosh damn. Oh, what's going on, Brooklyn Prophet, man? Man, like you knew it. I've been saying. You know what? I hate all of y'all. I hate all y'all for not listening to any of. You know what? If I had more than 5 people that would watch my shit at one time, we could have all just went on ahead and just said, "He told you so" together. Or and one mic so focused, told you so together. We did this shit, man. Fuck. Oh, hold on. Now he said you went from roasting Floyd to being this moderator. I gotta hear what Habe to say. I say a lot of shit. Now, let me make sure I say this. There was a time and place where I would continuously donate to Floyd, and I would really try to go ahead on and give him as much tips as I possibly could. And that was because of the fact that first off, the boy's retarded. That's something I've never stopped saying from the beginning. Day one, I said, this boy is special. And then he confirmed it on my show when I interviewed him. I went and I was doing everything I possibly could when that boy was about to go to jail. You have to remember that was during the time when that boy was about to go to jail for some shit that he did out there with the police and fucking around with them and annoying cops and shit. Like for something like that, I don't want the boy to go to jail for, especially if he's retarded and don't know no better. But now when he started saying, "Oh, I need money, so that way I could go and travel again," did you see me say anything else to Floyd? Did you see me donate a gosh damn dollar to him? Because of the fact that I never wanted him to leave the fucking country. I mean, come on, man. Honestly, y'all have, if you're gonna end up saying something about me and questioning my character, first off, fuck you. And second off, I do respect your opinion, but fuck you. Seriously. If you're gonna end up questioning my character, look at the times of when I do shit, because everything that I do is very methodical and it's very planned out. I made the video about a year ago. Go ahead and look on my channel. It showed Floyd's criminal history. I know this boy was gonna fuck up. I've been saying this. I just didn't know to the degree he was gonna fuck up, and when it was gonna be when it was all gonna catch up to him. Never knew that. That's why I want him to stay in the country. Now, if there's no more jackass comments that need to be made of uninformed bullshit and ignorance, let me continue. All right. Now.
Then I see those 5 phones. If you guys know, I used to talk about in my older videos with Floyd that, yeah, like, why do you buy a new phone every time we go to a new country? Like, why do you feel the need? Every time we would go to a new country or a new city, he would buy a new phone. In about the course of a year, I knew this dude had like 2 or 3 phones. And so, or even more, I think it was 3 or 4 phones, right? And so that being said, it was just kind of like, you know, maybe.
So now he just confirmed the fact that the man had 3 or 4 gosh damn phones. Who the fuck needs a new phone every time they go into the country? Unless they're hiding something. Who does that? I literally had the same phone that I ended up buying when I was in Dominican Republic now.
I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it real, fam. Even if he didn't have something to do with that shit, they want Auston. And in order to get to Auston, they're gonna go and do whatever it takes.
I've already said that. You said it. We're literally sitting here saying what's going to end up happening before it happens. We are predicting the future in real gosh damn time. I guarantee everyone's going to act surprised when Auston gets up here and he puts up another video with a thumbnail showing him like he's depressed and shit.
Well, you know what's going to end up happening? You know what's going to end up happening? I hate to say it like this, but not for nothing. Auston, I know, you know, there's a message to Auston. Auston, be very careful. These people are not playing. You know, you're coming into their country as a guest. They want you real bad. Just watch out. Watch yourself, brother. because
He
you
already had to
become a
pay for
target.
some. He already had to pay
Yeah,
for something out there. Yo,
yeah,
what's going on, Brandy Davis? What's going on, baby? But yeah. So now, one thing I do need to make sure I say is also this: when it comes down to Austin, I know for a fact he ain't had shit to do with this. But see, is that's why it's really, really important that if you leave the country and you're traveling, you go and you make sure that you rock with people that you trust and know for a fact. Like I need to know, I almost need to know a nigga's blood type if we out there hanging out and we partying together out there on them streets because of the fact that I don't need anything blowing back to me. That's the reason why I
yeah,
love being by myself.
yep,
I don't really show too much of anything. Like y'all see like maybe like a video of me on a different rooftop or a different patio looking at the skyline and shit like that. That's all I show on there. Who or you may see a chick cooking in the background for me. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
outside of that, I mean, like deep aesthetics of what I'm doing, I never show that shit. It's stupid.
yep.
It's
Not
fun.
only that too, not only that too. Floyd kind of buried himself, and the main
Oh
reason
man,
why is because nigga, you've been taking pictures with young girls, bro.
those was some.
Young
You
girls.
saw them. You saw when I went down the page, right? Of all of his
Yeah,
videos and the
yep,
pictures of all them women. All those girls are young as fuck. I remember looking at one video and was like, "Damn, that bitch cannot be 18. Why is he up there
yeah.
talking to that lady?"
I saw that shit too. I was just like, I said, fam. I'm like, nah, dogs. Them chicks is kind of young, bro. Like, you gotta watch yourself out there, man. Like,
And
don't be
then they're
on
ugly
some,
too. But then
huh?
they ugly and young. They ugly and young too. He finds like the ugliest, dirtiest bitch and takes a picture with him, and he just jumps up and acts like he got some incredible prize. He was out there messing with dykes at one point in time. Like Floyd lost his gosh damn mind when Austin wasn't around no more. And the one thing I don't want, look, do I like Austin? Not really. Um, but do I think he's I do think he is his own guy. I think that he's pretty much straightforward about whatever the fuck he does to a degree, y'all. To a degree,
Mm-hmm.
he does lie. He does lie a lot, but to a degree, he's just Austin. Like he's just Austin. But at the same time, what I don't want is for him to go down for some shit that Floyd did. And one thing I want to say is that one thing that got me away from that Passport Bros thing was I remember I believe dude's name was DJ Torch. I went in to this all female men haters chat. Me and Jackal went in one time, and Jackal they roasted his ass out to the point that he just ended up disconnecting. I stayed in there and I argued with these chicks for a few. Now, one thing I did that DJ Torch did tell me was why is it that if you are just going for culture and maybe the romantic experience, why on earth don't you just disassociate yourself from the Passport Bros name and be something else? And honestly, when he said it at first, I didn't want. I was like, nah, I don't want to do that because of the fact that I never, if I pick a course in life, I usually want to stay on it. But shit like this going on, I could never call myself a Passport Bro. And anybody who
Yeah.
uses the moniker is under some form of scrutiny. I mean, hell, even Sam Daniel here. Thanks, Sam Daniel. I get it. I get it. I wasn't sneak dissing you. I was actually dissing you directly because I'm an ass. But no, but yeah, it's just it's so much, man. Hold on. Anything before I continue this because I want to get past this. I get the fuck
Nah,
out of
man,
here,
keep going, bro. Because this is real shit that a lot of people need to see, and
man.
what's actually happening. I'm not hating on anybody that don't travel. I want everybody to travel and just enjoy life to see what it's like on the outside of this prison, what we really call the United States, or formerly known as the United States Corporation, not the United States of America, because the United States of America is a very beautiful place. Unfortunately, they don't want us out there. They don't want us traveling. They don't want us seeking new opportunities. This is just one of the new things. So since they can't get you, they want to throw your name and shit that you never even did. They want to throw you under the fucking bus. It's the main reason why I said don't publicize like shit like that and watch your ass out there.
Yeah, because if not, then you'll be like Floyd, where they're gonna be watching his ass in jail, like
Literally.
constantly. Like, yeah,
Don't drop the
literally,
soap, nigga. Don't drop the
man.
soap, nigga.
Man, shit, they gonna put all kind of burritos in that boy ass in that bit. What? Oh.
Maybe I'm connecting. Maybe that was, I don't know. Maybe he was trying to just start fresh every time he had did something and just start over. You know, I don't know. So,
Oh man.
That's fucked up.
New
Hold
pull-up
on, man.
surprise pals.
Get a surprise pal design plus Mickey or Minnie Mouse.
Of course, this comes up while I'm watching.
Your beloved pet is
Some
suddenly
fucking shit, bro.
Google Wireless.
Crazy.
Hold on. Of course, that shit goes up with a commercial. Why were you talking about Floyd being a pedo? What the fuck?
Oh my god.
They got babies
Ah,
and diapers
shit.
and shit. I'm like, gosh, damn, this is so fucked up. Oh man.
Nasty
Oh,
work.
man.
Nasty work.
Yo,
Nasty
all right.
work.
Let me keep going.
I don't know, but
Nasty
I'm
work.
making this video to disassociate myself with that. But I'm
Ah!
going to also say this. You guys know I had issue in Brazil was nothing like this, right? I had an issue with them saying that I was hypersexualizing women or encouraging men to come meet women down there or something like that. You know, that's basically what they were saying.
Yeah.
But I do remember people just jumping on the opportunity to try to hint at that I was doing something like this. And it's so in Brazil, here's the thing about, and this is why I try to tell people about the United States. Y'all be bitching and complaining about the justice system does not work in the United States. If this happens in the United States, well, first of all, they let pedophiles out. I have no clue why they let them out of jail, but they do. But in the United States, you would have to have like evidence or to be caught in the act. You would have to have concrete evidence or to be caught in the act. In places like Brazil or pretty much anywhere in the developing world that y'all would call second and third world countries, right? They don't need evidence. They just, hey, okay, somebody paid us to come take you to jail. That's it.
Hold up though. Hold up. Pause that. Pause that.
I'll pause that too. Go ahead. Go
Pause
ahead. You
that.
go
Pause that.
first.
Yeah. I'm gonna just say something like this too. Austin is slightly right and slightly wrong about that because when it comes to black men or men of color, they don't need evidence to put us in for false domestic violations, false rape type of deal. They put anybody in jail. And that's what's going, and that's without evidence. So you're automatically deemed guilty until proven innocent. I've seen it happen to so many men where they'll get thrown in jail for a false rape accusation because he don't want to deal with the bitch no more, or a false domestic violence charge because he don't want to deal with the bitch no more.
All right, that's very true. Now, my point was, fuck what he just said because they actually got evidence.
Yep, yeah,
That's my
yeah.
problem with what he just said. He just said all of that and said, "Oh, well, they'll put you in jail in third world countries without evidence." They have it. They have all the tools that he uses to jack off in public while hiding his identity.
They have all the evidence that they need, nigga. It's a done deal. They might as well just say, "Come with us for a minute. We got the cell for you right here. Just walk right on through." Nope, we don't want to hear none of that shit. Just go right on in.
They probably shook that nigga hand. They probably shook his hand before they threw his ass in the cell. Like they've been waiting for this. They've been waiting for this shit. But yeah, they have evidence. They have evidence, and then they probably put that, as they should, put that shit on their country's newscast, and then alerted everybody, and it's just a job well done. But see,
and to be honest with you, he's become the catalyst and the precedent of what's to come. He's become like the beginning point of what they want. That's what they want. Because then now, when you coming into their country, before you go ahead and you check into their check out to go home on that airport, they're gonna be looking up your history. They're gonna be looking up all kinds of shit, and then they're gonna be asking you questions. Who knows, nigga? You might even get pulled off the line.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Nah.
I believe not only that, but I remember when I was in Kenya, when I first came back, I remember because when I came back, it was hard. All I did was overstay my fucking visa, and they put me in jail. And I had to go through all this shit, had to hire a lawyer, all types of shit to get out of Kenya to go back to the United States. Now, when I got back to the United States, they pulled my black ass out the line and they questioned the shit out of me for about an hour and a half. I almost missed my damn flight over what I was really doing. They went through my phone, they went through my computer. They didn't ask for no password. They knew how to open that shit by themselves. Them motherfuckers was not playing in that airport. In international affairs. They don't need none of your past, none of that shit. They can go look up everything on your shit. And see, the problem is what could end up happening is a lot more black people could go through that process. And if you got some shit that's in your phone that's fucked up, well, feel free to go ahead on and just write home.
Another thing that's going on too. Another thing that's going on, what I noticed when I was in the DR, and the shit for the shit going across to Colombia or whatever, like the half and half point where you're about to go ahead and get on the plane for Florida. They got it to where they would have those announcements, and y'all know what I'm talking about. Them announcements that be coming on, child sex exploitation is illegal and all this other shit. And I'm just saying, where the fuck is all of this coming from?
Because of niggas, and
that.
It's not all niggas, and it's not all just niggas. There's some white people that's running out there and doing stupid shit too. There is, there's some, but I mean, of course, when we do it, it's gonna be hyper attention focused. That's just what it is. And honestly, like it's just gotten to the point where it's like, I mean, I know there's gonna be some of these supporters of Floyd saying, "Hey, look." Even Auston here is kind of trying to debate a point for it, but when the guy has a secret squirrel ski mask, a fucking 007 watch, 3 GoPros, 16 memory cards and SD cards, and a laptop and multiple fucking cameras, you don't need all that shit for YouTube.
The thing is, all you need is one. What you call it for YouTube or whatever, unless the fucking internet out there really sucks. See, I only got one flash drive, one portable flash drive. I don't even have a camera out there. That's what I use my cell phone for and my fucking video game shit. You know what I mean? But you got all this other shit, nigga. You're some kind of you're doing some kind of film directing over there, and it ain't kosher, bro. It ain't Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? Like you on some whole next other shit.
Even Brooklyn Prophet, thank you. They had evidence. It seems like he's making excuses for his friend, and I think that's what he's trying not to throw Floyd all the way under the bus. But you're going to see here, he has.
It's too late.
He has to throw him all the way under. Let me keep playing because he has to throw him all the way under. There's no coming back for it because if not, they're coming. It doesn't matter whether he throws them under or not. They're coming for Auston. That's who they really want. The one that got away. They want him. They want Auston ass.
Saying that's what happened with him, but there's a possibility because you guys remember I told you whenever I was living in Salvador and that whole thing happened in January, I was already in Thailand and the police were at my house ready to arrest me that I was staying at in Salvador. Okay. Last time I checked, me making a comment online is not an arrestable offense unless if you're in some communist China or some shit. Brazil has freedom of speech too, unless if you're talking about something political, maybe, right? There's nothing political about this. So again, and even they did a whole investigation on me in Brazil, and I that's why I was able to go back, and nothing came about it. But the thing is, they were still coming to arrest me anyway.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know, man, but it's a very fucked up thing to hear. If he really was doing that kind of thing, I'm glad that they were catching him because it is a very devastating thing. I mean, it's never happened to me, but I can just imagine it's a very devastating thing to be sexually abused as a kid. And so I hope that didn't happen to anybody. But apparently they say there's 4 other people that may be involved. So we'll have to follow the story and update it. But
oh man,
follow the story and update it. What the fuck? You don't think that they're trying to? It's like, damn. It's like when I look at him, I can tell he's nervous and he seems sad. And
how that shit sound by Biggie Smalls? You overdid it, Holmes. You in the danger zone. You shouldn't be alone.
Yo, you can look at him and tell that he looks legitimately worried. Like it's not just okay. You know what I'm saying? This is just some old bullshit. Like, bro, you got him and Floyd were in 4 different countries together, making YouTube videos. He's associated. He's linked. The boy's linked. He ain't out of this. Not unscathed. Not remotely unscathed. This shit is crazy. Oh man, bro. Yo, man. I don't know what the fuck, man. I don't know, man. One mic, man. Anything else you want to say, man? Because, man, shoot, this keto diet got me dying out this bitch.
Man, I'm
Man.
gonna say it like this: if you out there, you traveling, if you around somebody that is like, Floyd, just distance yourself from them. You know what I mean? Like, nah, you don't want to be a part of that shit. Stop putting your personal business out there on the internet. You know what I'm saying? Because if something happened and these motherfuckers want whoever you're affiliated with, because I know that they want Auston, they wanted him back because that's one of the ones that supposedly got away, but I'm not sure for how long. Because remember, all that shit was all over the internet and then it died down for a while because he stayed out of the public view. He's still out of the public view, but they still want him. They are thirsting for him. They are shining and sharpening their knives, waiting for him to come by like a piece of fucking cake to cut into and pass around. And so far they got Floyd. So Floyd probably already knows where he's at and he's gonna talk. Once they get him behind there and they start doing their little tactics and shit, have him up in there for a long period of time, nigga, you held hostage, you can't speak out. The United States ain't coming out to get you. They only came out to get Captain Phillips. They ain't coming out for you, nigga.
Man, I don't think he could have said this shit any better, man. Like honestly, the one thing I just want to pay attention. Oh, the first thing I gotta make sure I say before I get finished is, I fucking told y'all so. I told y'all so.
Yep.
Fuck you all for not listening to me, and it's sad as fuck that I literally will fucking actually pre-warn everybody, say exactly what's gonna end up happening, and I get absolutely no views. Absolutely no views. Absolutely nothing. But everyone goes and flocks to these other channels and talks about, oh, well, what should have happened was this. Nah, like all that foresight shit, that Captain Foresight shit. This isn't the time for that. Fuck what did happen. At this point, what every black man from America needs to do is figure out how to be able to travel to another goddamn country and to keep his fucking business to his damn self. That's what needs to fucking happen at this point. All this every time. First, Auston made us look bad. I don't think it was his intention, and what he did, it was really questionable. What he did when he was in Brazil the first time, it didn't seem like a big deal to me, but it was to them. Okay. Then here comes Floyd, and Floyd was the poster boy for ugly ass niggas who got beautiful bitches in other countries. Because if you remember, Floyd was the one who went over there to Thailand and made that horrible video with him and his ugly, dirty ass with that pretty ass girl. And oh yeah, so yeah, anybody can get a wife. Anyone can get a girlfriend. You love me and all that shit. He was the poster boy for ugly niggas getting badass chicks in other countries, not knowing that they're gonna go over there and get fleeced and fucked over. Like, now Floyd's back into the fucking attention limelight, and he's over there dealing with SA charges. Look, honestly, I told the boy not to leave this country. I told him to just stay in the United States. Honestly, the main reason is because the boy's retarded, and I don't need him going out here and making me look bad. If he go out here screaming because of the fact that he can't get strawberry milk, because that's what they love. If he go out there screaming because he can't get no damn strawberry milk, they're gonna think all of us are retarded and want strawberry milk, and we'll throw temper tantrums if we don't get it. That's what I've been saying.
Nah, but when I saw him started doing that, and Geral started spazzing out up at that, I'm like, yo, You better be very careful how you talk to these people, man.
Yeah, screaming at that damn lady. How you on a date with a woman and scream at her and call her fucking stupid?
If she
Because of
didn't
the
want to
fact
give
that
you none, if she didn't want to give you none, just be like,
no,
hey, babe, I'm a little sick.
it
I don't
wasn't
want to
that.
get you sick, so let you go back home, and
It
I'll
won't
talk
that
to you in the
though.
morning.
One might hit.
Yo,
Look, what happened was they were at like this fair in Brazil.
yeah.
Floyd gets on the Ferris wheel. I don't know why the fuck he got on the Ferris wheel because he obviously has afraid of heights. He gets on it. They go up to the top. He starts screaming, no, 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 I can't do this. I want to get off. I want to get off. I want to get off. And then he starts cursing that damn lady out that he's on a date with.
But if
And
you got
he
a fear of
screamed,
heights, what the fuck are you doing on a plane?
he's retarded. That's what I've been
He the
trying
type
to
of nigga that gotta
explain.
wear a helmet everywhere he go, bro.
He shouldn't be allowed in another country without a helmet. I've been saying that for the longest too. He should have. When they gave him a passport, they should have gave him a legally binding helmet. This nigga's retarded. So he gets up there on the shit. He cries all the way until the Ferris wheel goes around one damn time. Then they have to stop it for his stupid ass. He gets off, curses out the operator of the job. You heard me say I wanted to get the fuck off. Blah, 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 blah. And then you're sitting here laughing. What the fuck is wrong with you, bitch? He snapped on that girl and the people. And he does shit like that. He cursed out Uber drivers before. He probably cursed out the wrong Uber driver, and that Uber driver ended up fucking setting him up. He does that shit out there. You can't go outside the country acting like everyone should kiss your ass. You can't. Just because you're American. Most of these people don't even like us.
Yep, they like your money, but they don't necessarily like you. And they waiting. They got tricks of the trade and tactics for your ass.
Really, man, shit.
They got something for your ass. Huh?
Yeah, they got something for Floyd's ass, and Floyd's going to actually be the first recipient of it. And I honestly can't say anything other than I told you so. I mean, that's literally what I think I want to end my whole live stream on, because no one, man, thank you for the 4 to 5 to 6 people who would actually watch this shit and be a part of me documenting the fact that I was fucking right from over a fucking year ago. One Mic So Focus was fucking right. And that niggas who actually have some form of mental focus can actually predict the gosh damn future. I think
the awareness, bro. The awareness is real.
And
the awareness is real.
It's not so hard to just connect the dots. It really isn't. And I'm literally saying what Austin's next. And I honestly, I would really hate it for Austin to have to go through anything just because of the fact that I know he didn't do that thing. And honestly, whenever Austin took Floyd around with him, it was more so out of pity. You could see that because Floyd wouldn't shower, wouldn't shave. Floyd, like we seen Floyd run around in Thailand and Brazil without a haircut for so long, to the point that Austin had to break out his own personal clippers to get that nigga a free fade. That's a gosh damn shame. Austin went on live and said that he couldn't live with Floyd because of the fact that boy didn't brush his teeth and didn't wash his ass that much. That's Austin felt bad.
Wait a minute, hold up. Another thing too. Now with Floyd, remember when he had all those cameras and shit? I thought he was just a guy that would film for Austin. Remember?
Yeah, I mean,
no. Remember when? No, hold on. No, remember when Floyd had a whole bunch of cameras? I thought he was doing the audio for, like the audio visual shit. I thought he was Austin Holleman's camera guy.
Oh, like
he had all of that shit. Yeah.
Nah, man, he ain't doing all that shit for Austin. Like he
but you see, he had that video equipment, which means he was doing it for a long time.
So why would he bring all that video equipment? So all right, so that means that it's not planted. So all of that shit's none of that shit's planted because of the fact that he's been using it.
Yep.
Oh damn, one mic. You are a genius. You gosh damn right.
He was saying all that shit. So I'm like, is
Oh.
this nigga? Is this cat like really? Is he doing? Is he doing like the audio, like the auditing and shit like that? Is that Austin Holleman's camera guy or whatnot? Like
Well,
he
I
was
mean,
doing that shit all along. If he had all that shit, and the fucking boys just said that he had it on him when they kicked in his door.
right. So if you look at if you take all that into consideration, all right.
Mm-hmm.
So he had all that camera equipment. Usually Austin back when they were rocking together, Austin would be the one who talked did shit like that. Floyd would just be the camera guy, and he'd be like, "Hey, say hi to the people, Floyd. Hi, people." And then Austin he put the camera back on Austin and shit like that. So he used to try to fucking help Geral with his editing and stuff too. So he does have all that camera equipment. So now all right. So I was thinking maybe there was a conspiracy with like stuff being planted on them. But see, the problem is that if that's what you used to do for a certain person, you're not around that person now. Why the fuck would you bring all of that fucking kinky ass camera equipment anyways to the country where you're going to, along with a fucking ski mask?
Ski mask though, bro.
That
Like
ski mask is the part that fucks me up the most because of the fact that it shows that he really do be on some old extra sneaky shit.
I wonder if he got the ski mask when he was in that country, cause
No, he
them
got
putting that shit.
he had that ski mask from back. All right. Floyd used to do these damn auditing videos. You remember the auditing videos? What he'd do is
Yeah,
dress up in all black. He put on black clothes, and put on a fucking black ski mask, and keep his hands in his pocket, and take pictures of private buildings, just to invoke the police to go come over and start fucking with him and ask them questions. That then he would try to make kind of weird moves to the point that that the officers would get scared, and just shoot him, and then that way he can go ahead and catch a case. He would do
Predatorville.
yeah, he was doing weird shit like that. So honestly, he had that ski mask from way back. So why the fuck is the ski mask with you there? I'm sure if you looked under his bed, he probably has 100 Barbie dolls with no clothes on. That motherfucker's sick. That motherfucker's sick. I wouldn't put it past his ass no more. Especially since you said that he had all that from a long time ago. It seems like he's using all that shit for a common purpose now of just being a pervert.
Unbelievable, G.
Man, yo, fuck this shit, man. Man, yo, bro, you have a very Merry Christmas and all that good shit. I'll wait until Floyd fucks up again, or Rello fucks up, or somebody new fucks up, and then
They're
I can
gonna
go
come
ahead.
through with the justice system on them and be like, "Yo, we got a gift just for you."
Bro, man, and that would be the most merriest of Christmases ever. Man, I can't wait. I can't wait. I just want to see. I want Floyd to go live from in jail in the midst of running away. That's all I want.
I'm
I want him
thinking,
to.
you know what I'm thinking though? I'm thinking honestly, with the way
Yo,
how they moving right now, they moving like niggas that's on the run, bro.
oh yeah. Austin needs
Remember
to
they
be
said
on.
they were looking for them and they in another country, so they technically are on the run right now. But they ain't
Yeah.
telling nobody.
At this point, the easiest thing for Austin to do is not go back to the United States. He lives there now, so he might as well just he lives in Kenya now, so he might as well just stay there. I wouldn't go back. I would not go back. There ain't no way in hell I go back because he's gonna be wanted for questioning.
Yep.
So yeah, well, fuck it. Well, man, it was nice, man. Yo, man, you be easy and you take care. One mic, bro.
Hey
Appreciate
man,
you, man.
you too, bro. You too, bro. And remember, for everybody that's out there, man, everybody that's in the travel community, to please watch this channel, man. We wouldn't tell you no lies on that shit, man, because you got to remember who you fucking with. You in different uncharted territory. You're a guest. Don't fuck up, please.
Made me look bad. Shit.
Word.
Shit, y'all, man. You take it easy. Chat, people, like, comment, subscribe. I know you won't, but fuck it. I appreciate it if you did. Yo, it's your guy Ali. Peace.
Peace.
Shit. Ah, man.